Deborah is a remarkable figure in the Hebrew Scriptures, particularly in the book of Judges chapters 4 and 5. According to Jehovah's Witnesses and information available on jw.org, Deborah stands out as a woman of strong faith, wisdom, and courage during a tumultuous period in Israel's history. A prophetess and judge in Israel. Deborah served as a prophetess and the only female judge mentioned in the book of Judges. At that time, Israel was suffering under the oppression of King Jabin of Canaan, whose military commander Sisera had a formidable army equipped with 900 iron chariots. The Israelites had been subjected to harsh treatment for 20 years because they had turned away from Jehovah and done what was bad in his eyes. In their distress, they cried out to Jehovah for help. Deborah held court under a palm tree between Ramah and Bethel in the mountainous region of Ephraim. Israelites would come to her to have their disputes resolved, indicating the respect and trust the people had in her judgment and leadership. Her role as a prophetess meant that she conveyed Jehovah's messages to the people, guiding them back to proper worship and obedience. Calling Barak to action. Jehovah instructed Deborah to summon Barak, the son of Abinoam from Kadesh Naphtali. She conveyed God's command to him. Go and draw toward Mount Tabor, and take with thee 10,000 men of the children of Naphtali and of the children of Zebulun. Judges chapter 4 verse 6, King James Version. Jehovah promised to draw Sisera to the Kishon River and deliver him into Barak's hands. Barak agreed to go, but only on the condition that Deborah would accompany him. This request might indicate his lack of confidence or perhaps his recognition of Deborah's close relationship with Jehovah. Deborah agreed but told him that the honor of the victory would not go to him but to a woman. This prophecy set the stage for the unfolding events where both Deborah and another woman, Yael, play pivotal roles. The battle at Mount Tabor. Barak mobilized 10,000 men from the tribes of Naphtali and Zebulun, and they ascended Mount Tabor. When Sisera learned of Barak's movements, he gathered his chariots and troops to the Kishon River. At Deborah's signal, "Up! For this is the day that Jehovah will give Sisera into your hand," Barak and his men descended from Mount Tabor and engaged the Canaanite forces. Jehovah intervened in the battle, causing confusion among Sisera's troops. According to Judges chapter 5 verses 20 to 21, from the heavens the stars fought, from their courses they fought against Sisera. The torrent of Kishon swept them away. Some interpretations suggest that heavy rains caused the river to flood, bogging down the iron chariots and giving the Israelites a significant advantage. Sisera abandoned his chariot and fled on foot to the tent of Yael, the wife of Eber the Kenite. Yael welcomed him, offered him milk, and provided a place to rest. While he slept, she drove a tent peg through his temple, killing him. When Barak arrived in pursuit, Yael showed him Sisera's dead body, fulfilling Deborah's prophecy that a woman would receive the honor of defeating Sisera. The Song of Deborah and Barak. Following the victory, Deborah and Barak sang a song of praise to Jehovah, recorded in Judges chapter 5. The song recounts the events of the battle, praises Jehovah's mighty acts, and highlights the willing participation of the people. It serves as one of the oldest passages of Hebrew poetry and reflects deep theological themes about God's sovereignty and justice. The song also emphasizes the importance of willing service. Judges chapter 5 verse 2 states, "When the princes in Israel take the lead, when the people willingly offer themselves, praise the Lord." New International Version. This underscores the collective effort and unity required to achieve victory with Jehovah's blessing. Lessons from Deborah's example. Jehovah's Witnesses view Deborah as an exemplary figure for several reasons. Faith and trust in Jehovah. Deborah's actions were rooted in her strong faith. She confidently conveyed Jehovah's commands and trusted in his promise of victory, even against a superior military force. Courage and leadership. She did not hesitate to accompany Barak into battle, demonstrating courage and a willingness to support others in fulfilling God's will. Humility and recognition of Jehovah's sovereignty. Despite her prominent role, Deborah gave credit to Jehovah for the victory. The song in Judges chapter 5 reflects her acknowledgement that success comes from God, not human strength alone. Encouraging others. Deborah encouraged Barak and the tribes of Israel to take action. Her support was instrumental in motivating others to participate in Jehovah's deliverance. Role of women in God's purpose. Deborah's account shows that Jehovah values the faithful service of women. Her prophetic and judicial roles highlight that women can have significant responsibilities in God's arrangement. Application for today. Jehovah's Witnesses draw practical lessons from Deborah's story. Trust in Jehovah during difficult times. Just as Deborah trusted Jehovah amidst oppression, modern-day servants of God are encouraged to rely on Him during personal or collective trials. Encourage and support fellow believers. Deborah's support of Barak teaches the importance of strengthening others in their service to God, fostering unity and cooperation. Recognize Jehovah's guidance. Believers are reminded to seek and follow Jehovah's direction through prayer and study of the Scriptures, just as Deborah communicated God's will to the people. Willing service. The emphasis on the people willingly offering themselves serves as a model for wholehearted participation.